Welcome to the AIRAH Awards for 2020 as we celebrate both the industry and AIRAH's 100-year anniversary. My name is Emily McLaughlin and I am AIRAH's Conferences and Events Coordinator. The AIRAH Awards are our annual opportunity to shine a light on the industry's high achievers, standout projects and groundbreaking research. While we had hoped to raise a toast with you in Sydney at Outlook 2020, we are nevertheless delighted to welcome you to the online ceremony. Thank you for joining us as we recognise excellence and achievement in the Australian HVAC&R industry. The Australian Institute of Refrigeration, Air Conditioning and Heating acknowledges the traditional owners of country throughout Australia and recognises their continuing connection to land, waters and community. We pay our respects to them and their cultures and to their elders past, present and emerging. Please welcome our host for the AIRAH Awards 2020, award-winning comedian, television host and radio personality, Harley Breen.
Hello and welcome to the AIRAH Awards 2020. What a year! And what an exciting year too, because this is part of AIRAH's centenary celebrations. And you know what? It's also a chance to raise a glass and toast the achievements of individuals and organisations in Australia's HVAC&R industry. I am your host, Harley Breen, for the evening. I'm currently coming to you from a shed in the People's Republic of Country, Victoria. I'm wearing a suit. Thank you very much for noticing. The organisers of this event said, "Hey Harley, would you mind wearing a suit?" And I don't know, for those of you joining in at home, how the live entertainment industry is going, but I'm not one to argue. So I'm in a suit, but it's up to you to decide whether I'm wearing any pants. But I am very excited to be a part of the AIRAH Awards. I will just point out quickly, as you notice my head moving, you might notice that I have the very beginnings of what some might call a very luscious mullet, which is also indicative of my access to personal hygiene industries, or it's just a life choice. But I'm excited to be part of the AIRAHs because, man, I've been hanging out for them for years. I'm like, when am I gonna get the call up to host the AIRAHs? Because I love heating and I love cooling. I love it all. Sometimes when I'm cold, I'm like, I'm just gonna put on some heating. And the other times when I'm hot, I'm like, I'm gonna put on some cooling. I've never put the two on together, I'll have you know, because my body has never been simultaneously hot and cold. Although my mother says it's a horrible transition. Now also, throughout tonight's proceedings, you may notice that my eyes will wander down from the barrel of the camera, and that's only because I've realised that my memory retention is horrible and I've put notes right underneath the lens of the camera. That's all. But we're gonna have a great night. I'm so glad for everyone that is tuning in. And if you are tuning in live, during the ceremony, we'll be running a couple of polls. A kind of poll we'd like you to participate in. This is so we can learn more about you, but also so that we can make sure that you're not nodding off. Why would you? I'm being riveting. Anyway, so this is what we're going to do. So take a look at the first poll. It should be popping up on your screen now. Now my notes said that I should pause for 10 seconds to allow that to happen, but I have absolutely no idea whether that made me look absolutely unhinged. But the poll is now closed and you should be able to see the results on your screen. It's there now. I don't know how people make these things work, but it's probably there right now. And thank you very much for participating. And to also thank you for tuning in. The AIRAH's handing out some door prizes today as well. I've only found out recently that door prizes almost never include actual doors, which is a shame. If you arrived at an event and you thought, I'm gonna get a door today, and then you didn't. But there are some 3 lucky viewers that will be getting a delivery of a bottle of champagne, which is the correct French pronunciation of sparkling wine is champagne, which comes from the Champagne region. And to go with the draw, just show us you're celebrating this fantastic online event by posting on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn with the hashtag AIRAH Awards. Imagine that's one word. Don't put any punctuation in it. It's just hashtag AIRAH Awards. You'll also be entered to win just by tuning in and posting in the chat. You can post in the chat. Again, I don't know how that works. I'm not taking care of the chat. So if you're chatting to me, I don't know how to chat back. I can barely stand up and look down the barrel of this camera. Get involved and best of luck. Now, the winners will be announced at the end of the event via the chat. And again, I'm not running the chat. Someone else is running that, but you will be notified. Just get amongst it and get some stuff because you're at home, maybe, or maybe you're in a heightened level of freedom somewhere. I really can't tell you what's going on for you, but get involved in it. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Now, just before we crack on to the awards, here's a short message from AIRAH and from AIRAH's National President, Ian Harwood, my best mate, and AIRAH's Chief Executive, Tony Gleeson.
Good afternoon, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Ian Harwood, and it's my privilege to serve as AIRAH National President. I'm delighted to welcome you to the Institute's annual celebration for the HVAC&R Industry AIRAH Awards. This is our chance to recognise the projects, people and products that have demonstrated excellence and innovation, and by doing so, inspired us all to aim higher. On behalf of the AIRAH Board, I congratulate the finalists and look forward to raising a toast to the winners. Although we find ourselves in many different locales for this year's awards ceremony, we can still join together as one to celebrate the best work of our amazing industry, the Australian HVAC&R industry.
Hello, my name is Tony Gleeson. I'm the Chief Executive of AIRAH. On behalf of AIRAH, I want to thank you for attending AIRAH's Awards for 2020. 2020 is AIRAH's centenary celebration, and what a year it's been so far. Not everything's gone to plan, but we're glad we've been able to come together in this virtual format to celebrate the outstanding achievements of the HVAC&R industry. I'd like to thank both past and current AIRAH Board, Divisional Committee members, special technical groups, and all the members who've supported AIRAH over the past 100 years. We hope this continues for the years to come. I'd especially like to thank the judges for their time and effort in assessing this year's nominations. Good luck to all the finalists and hope you have a great afternoon.
AIRAH extends a thank you to our awards sponsors. Without you, the 2020 ceremony would not be possible. Thank you to the AIRAH Awards Gala sponsor, Dakin. Thank you as well to our Excellence in Sustainability Award sponsor, Actor on Air, Future Leader sponsor, AG Coombs, Product of the Year sponsor, HVAC&R Search, and the W.R. Ahern Award sponsor, Equilibrium. I'd now like to welcome Dakin's Engineering Manager, Gary Knox.
Hi, I'm Gary Knox. I'm the Engineering Manager with Dakin Australia. On behalf of Dakin, it is our pleasure to be able to support the AIRAH Awards 2020. The AIRAH Awards celebrates excellence and achievement within the HVAC&R industry. Dakin supports the AIRAH Awards and believes in recognising outstanding contributions in the field of HVAC&R. Congratulations to all the finalists.
Thank you to my great mates, Ian and Tony. and our awards event sponsor Dakin for their support of the AIRAH Awards. Now let's move on to the formalities and start handing out some awards. Bow-bow!
Welcome to the AIRAH Awards 2020, celebrating Australia's HVAC&R industry and a centenary of AIRAH.
All right, legends. Our first award is the AIRAH Student of the Year Higher Education or Research Award. Now, this award recognises outstanding scholarship at the higher education or research level in the HVAC&R industry. Here are the finalists for 2020.
Nima Izadja. Nima is a PhD research student at the Queensland University of Technology. Yunlong Ma. Yunlong has undertaken 2 master's degrees and is in the final stages of his PhD at the Queensland University of Technology.
Okay, and the winner of the 2020 AIRAH Student of the Year Higher Education or Research Award is Nima Izadja! Beep, 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 beep. Just getting excited. There's no audience here. I've got no feedback. I don't know. Nima, rock it out! You!
This award means a great deal to me. It's very affirming and motivates me to do even better. During 3 years of my PhD studies, I've dedicated most of my time to research and tried to progress consistently. This prestigious award means that all the efforts during the PhD journey are paid off. I see my research as an opportunity to contribute to enhancing the quality of people's lives and reducing the risks. I would like to be a pioneer in sustainable design and the building industry and be recognized as one of the foremost experts in this field. As a fresh university lecturer, I would like to achieve my students' trust and inspire them to be future researchers. It would also be a significant achievement for me if I could train successful future experts in built environment. Personally, this award gives me added confidence to carry on with my future plans and will allow me to build up my future research.
Congratulations, Nima. I had you backed in the whole time. I was rooting for you. I knew you were going to get it. Well done. All right, next up, the AIRAH Product of the Year Award. This award honours top Australian developed design and manufactured products. Considerations for this award include efforts towards innovation, energy, efficiency, sustainability, originality, and industry need. Let's take a look at the finalists for 2020.
Sealy for the Breeze Air Extraordinaire. This evaporative air conditioner showcases Sealy's innovation and its ability to develop products to meet modern consumer needs. Temperzone for the OPA Eco Ultra. This series offers advanced dew point control, preventing sudden temperature shifts when demand for cooling or heating is required. Air Change for the Precise Control Units. These highly customizable products use the cool and reheat principle for temperature and humidity control, offering a wide variety of available design options and configurations.
Okay, and the winner for the AIRAH Product of the Year Award for 2020 is Temperzone for OPA Eco Ultra. Knew it the whole time, knew you had it. Well done.
Wow, so this award means so much to me and my colleagues. This product, in my view, is the future of air conditioning, and it's amazing now to have this recognition amongst my peers in the industry. This award makes me proud to be part of a company with such a rich history, and I look forward to seeing its use in many more diverse applications over the coming years. Thank you again.
Okay, now the AIRAH Excellence in HVAC&R Research Award recognises outstanding achievements in research that have produced additional knowledge of HVAC&R systems. And of course, have plenty of that knowledge, but here are the finalists for 2020.
Dr. Xiaoling Wang for her research on carbon dioxide hydrate-based cold thermal energy storage and carbon capture. Dr. Vahid Vakaloroya for Towards Green Buildings, his research focusing on smart building management systems.
Okay, and the winner for the Excellence in HVAC&R Research Award for 2020 is Xiaoling Wang!
Air conditioning consumes more than 10% of electricity globally and creates a heavy peak load on the grid. My technology enables the change of the molecular structure of ice into a cage-like structure like this that is able to trap carbon dioxide gas molecules in. For cold thermal storage, this material enables the refrigeration cycles at suitable temperatures of 5 to 12 degrees C with a very high energy storage density that is even higher than that of ice. In addition to the load shifting benefits, it also offers a way of CO2 capture. I'm very happy that a new low-cost storage system has been built that can be prototyped in the near future to benefit our country and planet. This award means to me as a recognition that my work can be commercially beneficial to the HVAC users and the industry. I worked in a 20 square meter lab space, but I hope the research outcome can influence 20,000 and even 20 million square meter of air-conditioned building space in the future.
And thank you for sharing that message, Xiaoling, and absolutely congratulations for your brilliant work. Next, the Dennis Joseph Award for Innovative Use of Solar Energy in HVAC&R. This recognises initiatives significantly improving the performance of systems through the innovation use of solar energy. This award is named in honour of Dennis Joseph, AIRAH Fellow and passionate supporter of solar HVAC&R. And this year's winner is Veolia and McClintock Engineering Group for their innovative solar thermal water battery. Good on you, well done, congratulations.
Congratulations to both Veolia and McClintock Engineering Group for winning the 2020 Dennis Joseph Award. AIRAH is pleased to be able to present this award with a $3,000 check. Veolia and lead consultant McClintock Engineering Group's innovative solar thermal water battery is a sophisticated new generation district cooling system with large-scale thermal energy storage fueled by renewable energy.
Our project is a great example of innovative use of solar energy as it's the first of its kind in Australia. It's also unique due to the commercial agreement that was implemented. We have implemented an embedded microgrid and we've used the deboot scheme. The system generates and sells green energy, chilled water and recycled water to the university. We use different forms of solar energy, so we've got surface mounted roof and car park structures and an integrated roof on the plant room. We store the excess green energy in the large scale water battery, the thermal energy storage tank. The controls we've implemented allow for export, storage and power management of the site. This award from AIRAH is recognition by our peers of what we've achieved. We hope by showcasing our achievement, this will inspire a different approach to large-scale energy infrastructure moving forward in Australia. The project proves commercials can be agreed that favour all organisations for a better outcome for our communities.
Congratulations to Veolia and McClintock Engineering Group and to all the finalists and winners so far. We're going to take a short break right now, though we've still got 7 more awards to hand out, including Excellence in Innovation, Future Leader, and the James Harrison Medal. Oh, come on, please. Don't forget, AIRAH will also be awarding 3 bottles of champagne at the end of the event. For your chance to win, make sure you post on Facebook, Twitter or LinkedIn and include the hashtag AIRAH Awards. let's also check in and see how you're going with the next poll. This should pop up on your screen now. We'll give you a couple of seconds to pick your answer. I think we can all agree it was the best part of the night. Thanks! Now, the results should be on your screen now. If someone did their job correctly, they would have done it when I went, now. Are you surprised? Is it unsurprising? I don't have a screen. I've only got a lens. Anyway, before we get back to the awards, we do have a short video to share from some of AIRAH's industry friends. Here it is.
Well, last year the Energy Efficiency Council celebrated our 10-year anniversary, and it took a lot of hard yakka to get that far. So thinking about all the effort that goes into keeping an association going for a century is pretty mind-blowing. So on behalf of all your friends at the EEC, congratulations to Tony, Ian, and especially those members over the last 100 years that have made AIRAH what it is today.
On behalf of the AMCA, we'd like to congratulate AIRAH on its wonderful milestone of its 100th anniversary. I'd also like to thank AIRAH for the wonderful work it does within the HVAC industry.
ASHRAE is honoured to celebrate the incredible achievements of this year's winners as we collectively transform our communities and our world. Congratulations.
Refrigeration is at the heart of sustainable development, reducing the energy consumption and the use of fluorinated gases while reducing food losses and improving human comfort. Thanks to AIRAH particularly, in partnership with the International Institute of Refrigeration, we face this challenge. Happy birthday.
This is such a magnificent occasion for AIRAH, we didn't want to miss it and wish you well. It's great to know you're celebrating 100 years in style despite all the disruption of COVID-19. Thank you for the opportunity to be part of your night and congratulations again.
Congratulations on your 100th anniversary. We in ASHRAE rejoice at your hitting the century mark.
Happy birthday, AIRAH. 100 years of serving, improving and leading the industry is truly an incredible effort. I hope you can keep doing this for many, many more years to come.
Congratulations on your centenary to the Australian Institute of Refrigeration, Air Conditioning and Heating. I'm sorry I can't be with you today to enjoy your birthday, but I'll be celebrating with you, albeit from a distance. Happy birthday, well, happy 100th birthday. Cheers.
All right, and we're back into the awards, and our very next award is the W.R. Ahern Award. This award recognises the best technical paper by an AIRAH member published in Equilibrium during the previous year. Here are the finalists for 2020.
Stefan Jensen for Energy Performance of Low Charge Ammonia Systems in Practice, published in Equilibrium in August 2019. James Spears for Improving Pump Efficiency, a combination of regulation and good design, published in Equilibrium in December 2019. Peter Phillips for Principles of Split Mass Flow and Heat Shifting Psychrometrics Towards Efficient Comfort Management, published in Equilibrium in July 2019.
And the winner for the 2020 W.R. Ahern Award is James Spears for his technical paper Improving Pump Efficiency, a combination of regulation and good design. Bloody good on you, James Spears.
Wow, this award is an amazing honour. Thank you very much. I'm incredibly grateful to receive this kind of recognition for the paper, especially as all the other nominees for this award were just as capable of winning, if not more so. I'd like to sincerely thank everyone who helped me out with advice on the research and analysis that went into this paper, and also those who provided feedback on the early drafts. In particular, my colleague Dr. Paul Bannister, as well as Mike Dodd and Michael Sipples from the Australian Building Codes Board. and also Erica Kenner, who volunteered her time with AIRAH to provide the peer review. Lastly, I'd like to express a huge amount of thanks and gratitude to everyone at AIRAH for putting on this amazing event despite the pandemic, so that we can recognise and celebrate all the great achievements that have happened in our industry over the past year. Thank you very much.
Thanks, and again, a big congratulations to James Spears. Our next award is for the Best HVAC Retrofit or Upgrade. This award recognises excellence in the retrofit or upgrade of an HVAC system and can include planning through to engineering, installation, fit for purpose outcomes and handover. Let's take a look at the finalists for 2020.
McClintock Engineering Group for advancing HVAC in healthcare. For this project, HVAC systems in 3 facilities were upgraded to prevent mould growth. This resulted in a new custom-designed preconditioned outdoor air plant and changes to the Australian Mould Guidelines reporting standard. IT Critical Systems for the BHP Olympic Dam DR site upgrade. Global mining company BHP engaged IT Critical Systems to upgrade the computer cooling units in one of its on-site data centres in South Australia. The upgrade involved the complete removal and replacement of its existing chilled water system with a DX solution.
And the winner for the Best HVAC Retrofit or Upgrade Award is IT Critical Systems for the BHP Olympic Dam DR site upgrade.
It's a great example to showcase the company's capabilities on a national platform. Probably start off by saying IT Critical's team ethos, and our motto being the one team, one dream. We'd have the planning team, the project team and the delivery team. All parts of these teams pulled together and assisted in making sure that we had the correct materials, the resources, and everyone had somewhere to stay, the correct flights, and everything we needed on the ground in the remote mine site to make sure this project happened. But it's also about working alongside BHP and Olympic Dam. So overall, it was a team effort. It's nice to be able to show the criticality of the critical infrastructure and data center world. It's nice to showcase a different aspect of the industry, showcase what a great team IT Critical Systems has here in Perth.
Congratulations on the win. Next, the Excellence in Diversity and Inclusion Award. This recognises and celebrates individuals and organisations showing leadership in their efforts, initiatives, policies, programs and practices to embrace and foster truly inclusive levels of representation. This year, the winner is Norman Disney and Young.
Congratulations, Norman Disney and Young, winner of this year's AIRAH Award for Excellence in Diversity and Inclusion. NDY's dedicated Diversity and Inclusion Working Group is chaired by its CEO, Stuart Fowler. As part of the organisation's diversity and inclusion strategy, the group brings together passionate individuals from across its global business to lead program delivery. These objectives include improving gender representation, bridging the gender pay gap, supporting women in engineering, LGBTIQ+ attraction, retention and inclusion, and more.
The benefits of the diversity and inclusion work that we've undertaken at Norman Disney and Young are apparent in the great talent pool of people that we have. It's also apparent in our bottom line, but most importantly, it's been evidenced in our staff engagement scores. I don't think it's any coincidence at all that over the time that we've been focusing on diversity and inclusion, our engagement scores have also continued to rise, and that's been very gratifying indeed. I'd like to thank AIRAH for acknowledging diversity and inclusion through this award. For me personally, and on behalf of Norman Disney and Young, it's great to see the industry recognising work in diversity and inclusion, which is ultimately about greater fairness in our industry, but also about attracting and retaining the very best talent available.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Stuart, for sending over that message, and congratulations to you and the NDY team on the achievement. Now we're turning to Excellence in Innovation, an award shining a spotlight on substantial improvements and innovative thinking around HVAC&R systems, including new or significantly improved systems or plant and equipment processes. Here are the 2020 nominees.
The Plumbing Industry Climate Action Centre and Norman Disney & Young for the Plumbing Industry Climate Action Centre. Pekaksneri Warren Campus is the first net zero energy education and research facility in Victoria. The project used the building's own foundation screw piling to source geothermal energy for heating and cooling. McClintock Engineering Group for the University of Queensland's Gatton Campus. UQ's Gatton Campus features a next-generation central energy chilled water plant. It incorporates stratified chilled water storage, microgrid interaction, solar PV energy interaction, and innovative piping configuration for future chiller load augmentation. AG Coombs, Steenson Barming and Wood for UTS Central. These project partners took an agile approach to HVAC and mechanical services design in response to UTS Central's challenging complexity. The end result is a sophisticated low-temperature system delivering low fan energy, smaller ductwork, and a reduced footprint for risers, air handling units, and plant rooms.
And the winner for the Excellence in Innovation Award for 2020 is McClintock Engineering Group for the University of Queensland. Home state represent. Gatton Campus. Good job, guys.
This project was really a team effort. University of Queensland setting up the vision for the project and having trust in us and the ability to see what we could provide for the site in both master planning and innovation. There's a lot of engineering and detail study that was completed by ourselves, McClintock Engineering Group, including a strategy that was designed and test the design to break the design. Once the design engineering was completed and detail engineering was completed as the execution phase, and that again was a team effort, and it was a team effort with the superintendent's representative Think, the building contracting company McNabbs, and the mechanical services contractor AG Coombs. Environmental and social expectations and responsibilities are changing, and so must our approach to engineering. The most effective way to do this is through learnings from projects completed by our peers. The AIRAH Awards is a distinguished platform for us to showcase successful projects which innovation solutions have been adopted to contribute and foster important discussions and learnings within our industry.
And again, congratulations to the McClintock Engineering Group. Now, we're going to take another short break before we hand out the final 3 awards. And I'd like to, again, thank you to everyone for tuning in and extend a huge congratulations to everyone that's been nominated and won an award so far. Of course, even if you're not nominated, as I've already said, you can win at home. There are still the lucky door prizes to be handed out at the end of the ceremony in the chat. And thanks to everyone who has shared a photo with the hashtag AIRAH Awards. Let's also launch the last poll for today. Take a look at your screens and let us know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do. Boo! It gets a little bit crazy when you're performing in a shed on your own. Okay, I think that's probably enough time. Thanks for participating, and thank you for sticking around to help AIRAH celebrate 100 years. Just think, what were we doing 100 years ago? Before we get to the last 3 awards, here's another short video from some AIRAH members to help celebrate the centenary anniversary.
AIRAH has been very agile over the past 100 years, and we will continue to do so and innovate for at least the next 100 years. Cheers to the AIRAH Awards 2020.
Many of us look forward to playing an active part in AIRAH's 100th anniversary year. I guess COVID had other plans. So it's with an eye to the future, particularly our young technicians, young engineers and future leaders, that I look forward to better things to come with AIRAH.
Happy centenary, AIRAH.
It seems only a blink of an eye ago that I was National President and we were celebrating the 75th anniversary. Roll on the 125th. Enjoy the awards.
Happy birthday, AIRAH.
Congratulations on reaching your milestone.
From us and everybody at Kirby. Cheers!
Happy 100th birthday, AIRAH, and good luck to all the finalists in this year's AIRAH Awards.
Not too many institutions can look back 100 years having so many important achievements. The Australian HVAC&R industry will not be the same without AIRAH. So thank you, AIRAH, for being such a champion institute, and good luck to all the finalists. Good luck, guys.
40 years I've been involved in this industry, and now you're celebrating your 100-year milestone. Happy anniversary on that. It's just amazing what we've done together as a group. Absolutely so proud and so passionate. Can hardly wait for what's ahead of us.
Happy 100th birthday, AIRAH.
As you can see, I'm quarantined. Staying true to HVAC engineers, I have installed behind my back the additional filter media for IAQ. Happy with AIRAH.
I think it is opportune to acknowledge and recognise those members, staff and outside friends at both state and national level who have contributed to making AIRAH to what it is today. Heartfelt congratulations to AIRAH, all its members and in particular this year's AIRAH Award finalists.
I'd like to say congratulations to this year's AIRAH Awards finalists, and I'd like to wish AIRAH a big happy 100th birthday.
Happy 100th birthday, AIRAH. I'm excited to see what the next 100 years brings.
2 generations of AIRAH members from AIRAH's second female member
to AIRAH's first female president.
Wish you a happy birthday.
Stolat!
All right, and we're back and down to the final, 3 awards. AIRAH's Future Leader Award celebrates the achievements of an emerging leader in HVAC&R each year. The category sees tough competition, which points to an incredibly bright future for the industry. So let's take a look at the nominees for 2020.
Grace Fu. In addition to coordinating commission teams, developing energy efficiency upgrade strategies, and delivering training sessions, Grace plays a pivotal role in government policy development work. This includes the NCC 2019 Section J revision, the expansion of neighbours, the impact of changing climate on building energy and design, and future-proofing buildings. James Gord. James joined Actrol 5 years ago as the first mechanical engineering graduate to take part in the Reece graduate program. With practical experience and extensive theoretical knowledge, he continues to show leadership in both his adoption of innovations in emerging technologies and sustainable solutions. Stephen Williams. Starting as an apprentice at Cold Logic at the age of 19, Stephen has made his way through the ranks over the last 14 years. Currently, he is Cold Logic's South Australia Service Supervisor and second in charge of the state's largest industrial refrigeration service department. Stephen is an active member of the team, part of the senior leadership group, and frequently engaged in mentoring junior staff and apprentices.
And the winner for the AIRAH Future Leader Award for 2020 is Grace Fu!
This award is powerful to me as a means to communicate to women out there who may be young or who may be of migrant or ethnic background that you can do it too, and that your contributions and diversity in thought is valued. To the companies that are out there, I hope that this award that I've been nominated for is an encouragement to you to invest in the existing women in your companies, to help them get into management and leadership positions so that they may also contribute in leading your company forward. And I would love to see in the future, as a result of me using my award as a forum, to see more women as tradespeople on the ground within the HVAC industry.
Congratulations, Grace. Keep up the inspiring work. I knew you could do it. So did your parents. Well done. All right, next. Excellence in Sustainability. This award recognises Australian initiatives making improvements in the sustainability of HVAC&R systems or in the industry. Here are the Excellence in Sustainability finalists for 2020.
Plenary Group for the Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre. The Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre building expansion has earned the Green Building Council of Australia's 5-star Green Star rating for building design. Key features include carbon dioxide sensing control and ventilation, high efficiency motors and variable speed drives on pumps, heating and cooling pipe work and ductwork insulation, and more. Plumbing Industry Climate Action Centre and Norman Disney & Young for the Plumbing Industry Climate Action Centre. Featuring strong passive design, Pekaksnari Warren campus utilises indirect evaporative cooling units, relaxed temperature conditions, in-slab heating and geothermal energy wells integrated into structural piles. The combination of over 200 geothermal energy wells and solar PV supplies enough on-site renewable energy to meet the demands of the entire building. Ampletech for the Intercontinental Sydney Double Bay. The Intercontinental Sydney Double Bay combines inherent functionality in building management systems with state-of-the-art machine learning. This produces rolling predictions of the carbon content of electricity and allows for the shifting of chiller loads towards times of plentiful renewable energy.
Okay, well, the winner of the 2020 Excellence in Sustainability Award is... It's a bit of a mouthful. It's the Norman Disney & Young and the Plumbing Industry Climate Action Centre for the Plumbing Industry Climate Action Centre!
For me as Sustainability Director for NDY, of course, it would mean an awful lot to receive an award on behalf of the business for our commitment to sustainability. In this case, however, I think this award would really give us the opportunity to thank the client for their commitment to sustainability. Now, as you'll know, committing to such a leading outcome requires a lot of faith and trust, and so we're grateful for the client putting their faith and trust in us as a collective project team to deliver on their vision. And that really is the essence of why this project has been a success. The client has committed from day one, they've invested heavily, and they've given us the opportunity to drive the design, drive the construction of the building to make sure that it delivers on what we all set out to do.
Congratulations to both Norman Disney & Young and the Plumbing Industry Climate Action Centre on your massive win. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to our last award. It's the James Harrison Medal. The James Harrison Medal is the highest honour AIRAH can bestow upon an individual and is named after Australian refrigeration pioneer James Harrison. It's AIRAH's guiding light. It recognises the highest levels of individual achievement in the Australian refrigeration and air conditioning industry. And I'd like to welcome AIRAH's National President, my man, Ian Harwood, to present the James Harrison Medal for 2020. If you wouldn't mind, Ian.
Thank you, Harley. It's a great honour to present this year's James Harrison Medal. AIRAH's 2020 recipient joined the HVAC industry in July 1969 as an engineer for John Church in Newcastle, New South Wales. He spent time with Coles Refrigeration before forming his own company, Westrite Air Conditioning, with Ken McKenzie in October 1973. There he focused on design and construct HVAC projects. He moved from Newcastle to Brisbane in 1985 to take up a position with consulting engineers Norman Disney & Young, where he worked on energy and plant management of all building services. He was promoted to associate in 1987 and then associate director in 1999. During his time with NDY, he worked out of the Brisbane office, but contributed to all offices throughout Australia, Europe and Asia. This extended to a temporary management role in Sydney and a 2-year stint with their London office. In July 2015, after 46 years in the industry, our James Harrison Medal recipient decided to retire. He was unsuccessful, but after a short break in September 2015, he took up a new position as Engineering Services Manager for CBRE's Building, Depreciation and Cost Consultancy team and was appointed Associate Director in 2019. His experience with AIRAH is almost as long as his time in the HVAC&R industry. He joined AIRAH in 1972 and has served as the Institute's Queensland Division President. He has also served as National President from 2002 to 2003 and was associated with AIRAH's governing structure from 1986 right through until 2004. It gives me great pleasure to congratulate this year's James Harrison Medal winner, Phil Carruthers.
Hello, AIRAH. It's a weird world we live in. My institute, AIRAH, has seen fit to give me the highest accolade they can give, and here I am, regaled in black tie, sitting in my flat in Brisbane, talking to a computer to accept the award. It's a weird world. The award is incredibly important to me. I joined AIRAH in 1972, and it happens to be the same year that the award was first given out, and I think it was to Dr. Vickery. So I feel very chuffed being in the same annals as the likes of Dr. Vickery, John Bosky, Alan Brown, Doug Elms, those sorts of people that have been awarded this thing. I'm very, very chuffed, and I was quite touched when I was alert that it happened. I've been asked to give a few points. My greatest achievements, I don't actually live on those sorts of things. I've had a very varied and interesting life in this industry. I joined in 1969, knowing absolutely nothing, and basically learned everything that I know from the people around me. People like David Norman, my original business partner, Ken McKenzie, he got me into AIRAH. Russell Brothers, my boss when I moved to Brisbane. All of those people have been significant influences in my life, and been influenced in what I actually know and how I actually work. And I'm quite pleased and chuffed about that, and this award really makes it something. My relationship with AIRAH, it started in 72. I did nothing until the mid-80s when I moved to Brisbane and joined the Queensland Committee, and I was there right through until the early 2000s, and acting on the board and then federal president in 2003, which was a challenging time because we took the decision that we needed to change. And my predecessors, such as Case Lomas, Ray Clark, and the CEO then was Jennifer Pelvin, we took the Institute from being a club to a serious business. It's an educational institute, but it is a serious business now. And it's very, very successful now, and I'm very, very proud of that. My advice, if you'd like, to people coming into the industry, I came in knowing nothing, and most people do come in knowing nothing. Listen to everybody around you. Everybody around you has got something to actually say and know. Take in all the information, and then you make up in your own mind what's right and wrong. Learn the basics and first principles of the industry. If you know the first principles, you won't go wrong. I'm very chuffed to have received this medal, James Harrison Medal. It's going to be handled with pride, and I'm only sorry that we can't be doing it face to face, but here we are talking to a computer. Thank you very much.
And congratulations there to Philip Carruthers on your honour. And that's a wrap on the 2020 AIRAH Awards. Thank you so much for having me as your host. It's been another weird gig for me in the shed. I am now quite appreciative of the suit as the night pushed on out here in the People's Republic of Country Victoria. It got a little bit chilly. Of course, congratulations to all of the nominees and of course to all of the winners. 2020 has certainly been a very interesting year, and HVAC&R will play an important leading role in how we develop the post-pandemic future and sustainable cities. Thank you as well to Dakin, the AIRAH Awards 2020 Gala sponsor, and to all our category sponsors as well. Thank you to everyone that tuned in to help AIRAH celebrate their 100-year milestone. AIRAH will be continuing its centenary celebrations next year, which seems a bit cheeky, but you know what? It's like you have a birthday and you have the full week of celebrations. So please keep a lookout for announcements on upcoming events and ways to get involved. Please also take a look at the chat. I don't even know whereabouts on your screen the chat is, but take a look at the chat to see who's won a bottle of champagne. Congratulations to the 3 mystery people who I don't know who've won the door prizes. Last but not least, nominations for the AIRAH Awards 2021. Bring on 21! Bring on 2021! Never wanted to say goodbye to a year so much in my life. Bring on 2021, and the nominations for the AIRAH Awards will open in February. This is a great chance to be recognised by your peers and the public. AIRAH encourages you to submit nominations of notable people and projects to help raise the profile of the too often hidden HVAC&R industry, which after tonight I feel like I know a whole lot more about. And I hope if this event ever goes live, I can see you there. And of course it will. We're going to get back to some form of normality at some point in the future. Thank you for tuning in. I have been your host, Harley Breen, and this has been the AIRAH Awards for 2020. Down, down. Boom. See you later.